blessings to everybody. Peace and blessings to everybody. Peace and blessings to everybody. This is the third episode, part 2 of my podcast, Therapy Sessions and Lessons from Curtis Hobson. Last part 1 is about BlackMen. This part 2 about BlackMen. If you haven't seen the first one, go back and watch the first one first. But basically, I was talking about it's a war against black men in the first video, and things like the media and the music portraying an image of how a black man is in everyday life, and that causes racism and hatred towards us, and it's done by design and on purpose. First of all, the media, you got rappers talking about guns, drugs, violence, and sex. And people from other races, they look at those videos, they listen to that music. That's why most of the other races, they really don't like hardcore rap like that. And some of them do. Some of them want to be like that. So that's just to say, that's how powerful you see, how powerful a black man is. Let's think of somebody like Chief Keef or Jay-Z or something like that, or Young Jeezy, Young Dolph. You see how much power they got? You got a lot of people that want to be like those guys. Or even Lil Wayne. That's just the power of a black man. We influencers. We influence the world. And you got some white people. You got white people that's influencers too. I don't want to just say, but for now, this video is specifically about black men. So that's why I'm going into depth on black men. It's not to hate other races and all and shit like that. That's not what we do here. But yeah, we the biggest influencers. I bet you it's like probably 45% of black men in America want to be like Jay-Z. Could be 25% want to be like Lil Wayne and Young Dolph and those guys. They got a large percentage of followers that they influence the world. And that's how they get us. That's how they portray us. That's how they get us to act a certain way. Like, I specifically mentioned those guys because they bring out a positive income, a positive outcome of a black man. Like Jay-Z, the businessman, wanting to come from the Marcy Projects on up to a billionaire and stuff like that. You know, or say somebody that rap about murder and all the time, which is the drill music, and they did that on purpose. That shit, all that shit was by design. You know how many people died? How many of my childhood friends passed away over drill music because motherfuckers tapping into that devil frequency, listen to these drill music and thinking that's the way you're supposed to live, when it's not though. It's not though. And it ain't even their fault because they gave them the tools to destroy Chicago. They gave them the tools to destroy Detroit. And so on and so on. Philadelphia, Los Angeles. They give us the tools to destroy ourselves. That's why they put the guns in the hood. Back in Chicago, when supposedly them guns got just anonymously appeared in the hoods in Chicago. Big ass trailers full of guns and shit. That was just a coincidence, huh? Get the fuck out of here. They put that shit right there on purpose. And niggas stole them guns. And I seen a meme on Facebook the other day. That shit was funny as hell. They was like, our first pistols versus this generation first pistol. That shit was funny as hell. They had a little ass 22. And that shit true. Because back when I was growing up, we ain't had no motherfucking nines. Motherfuckers walking around with baby nines and shit. That shit crazy. With fucking laser beams on y'all little niggas. Y'all niggas reckless than the motherfucker, man. That shit is crazy as hell. Motherfucker had a little ass, rusty ass 32. A motherfucking little ass 22 and shit back in the day. Motherfucker got big ass choppers, Dracos, and all type of shit in the video. That's what they wanted. They gave y'all access to that shit. They gave y'all, trust me, from the person, it's for the people that's buying the guns, the people that y'all buying the guns from, and they connections, I bet you all that shit traced back to you know who. But I ain't even gonna say that. I ain't even gonna say that shit. I ain't even gonna say it on camera. But y'all, it's a higher up everywhere. Trust me. They controlling y'all niggas, not controlling the streets. They controlling the streets. They controlling what y'all do, which is destroying y'all community. And that's all you see on Chicago news. That's all you see on the news, period. It's fucking chaos. Cause they want the world to portray, they want the world to think this about you, black man. They want this fucking world to think of you in that way. Violent, sex offenders, rapists. Like that movie, with Idris Elba and Taraji. I think it was No Good Deed and some shit like that. They put that shit out on purpose to make it seem like every black man's sick, and they do something like that and try to kidnap you and rape you and shit. That's what. Fuck that movie. I ain't even like that shit. I don't go fuck if Idris Elba in there. That's a bad. Why do they put out good images about black men in the media? And I just said that. That's how the media destroy. That's how the media destroy our image and who we really are. No Good Deed. He faking like he stranded or something just to rape somebody's wife and be with somebody's family. Like, that shit is weird. Like, that's not no scary movie. That'll put these other races to go to the movies and see that shit. And what if it's a black man outside for real that really did get in a car crash or something like that, that's really stranded and really need help? They gonna think about that damn movie. They not letting your ass in. Tell me I'm lying. I know it's been plenty black men on a motherfucking road. You got a motherfucking flat tire or some shit, and you stranded. Hey, motherfucker gonna ride past y'all ass. But you got some good people that'll stop, you know. Because this is people from other races, they got the God in them. They got that God gene. They got that spirit. So we can't just say everybody hate us, but the majority hate us. It's not too many that love us, but the majority hate us. But you got some good people from other races out there. I'm not saying that. We don't do that here. But yeah, it's somebody in the higher ups that's selling those people the guns, and the guns y'all buying from, all that shit is connected all the way up to the higher ups, or whatever you want to call them. So at the end, they got the guns in the hood, destroying the hood, killing each other with the guns. They got the drugs. They put that's another thing they put in the media. Everybody popping Zans now. Perks. It's motherfuckers that's motherfucking pretend like they sick, like they really got a cold, just to get prescribed with some codeine, just to have some lean. Ecstasy pills. Now you putting wax on it. Some people, I put the boot on it. He lacing his motherfucking weed with crack now. The same shit that our mothers and fathers fought. It wasn't no motherfucking war on drugs. It was a war on black men, the black community. It was a war how's gonna be a war on some shit y'all put in the hood in the first place. They put that shit in the hood for our parents and grandfathers and shit to get on that shit, get a high, and keep chasing that same high. If you high as hell all the time and chasing a high, you're not gonna focus on your family. You're not gonna focus on work and shit like that. That's why I say it's a war against black men. They did that on purpose. I know it's plenty of us who grew up without a father or not a father figure around. Because the drugs did it. It's a war on black man. They took the black man out the family with the drugs and the violence and the guns and the gangs. And some of our children gonna grow up the same damn way. Because it's the same shit, but in a different form. Back then it was fucking crack and drugs. Now it's the gun violence. Jail. Motherfucking, that's what the media portray a black man to be. To have guns, drugs, violence, robberies. All those negative things is attached to you. That's attached to the so-called black man. It's a war against us. Just think of everybody that spoke out about this shit. Something happened. Something happened to them. Something happened to them. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Fred Hampton, all the people that got assassinated. Those the people that you supposed to listen to. Those the people that we supposed to follow, and we follow them. But guess what? They own brother. That's why I say some black men hate black men too. They set Martin Luther King up. They set Malcolm X up. Fred Hampton, right hand man, ratted him out to the fucking feds. It's a war against black men. Like, that's like Tupac said. Every brother ain't no brother, man. Y'all sell out Martin Luther King because they jealous, because they want the attention that he get. And this is divine order. He just living out his purpose. That wasn't even, I ain't even gonna say his name, Messy Jesse. I ain't even gonna say his name. Especially him. That's not even your purpose. You was in it for the real reason. Al Sharpton. This nigga came out talking about he a fucking informant. After all these years, it's a war against black men, man. It's a war. They got Martin Luther King. They got him twice. Because he didn't even die. He didn't even die when he got shot. They suffocated that man in the hospital. That's the truth. That shit is bogus. It's bogus as fuck, man. So what? That's why they made the police. To keep your ass in check. To keep you down. That shit don't make no sense. We never had no police. When we was kings and queens. And gods and goddesses. We ain't had no damn. We patrol our own neighborhoods. We supposed to patrol our own neighborhoods. Shouldn't no damn rapists, sex offenders, and motherfucking kidnappers be able to even come in our hood, come in our neighborhoods, and do shit like that. But it happens. Our women is getting fucking raped and kidnapped, sex trafficking. Our fucking kids, get all them kids on the fucking milk cart that came up missing. They playing that shit. That shit was already planned. You know why? You know why it's so easy for them to rape our women? It's so easy to fucking kidnap our kids. It's so easy to control shit. Because they've weakened the black man. We fucking weak right now. We weak as hell. Not all of us, but most is weak as hell. Cowards. So you telling me a motherfucker kill their own black brother over some music influence that they could, come on now, be for real. Well, none of these niggas in Chicago growing no dreads, toting no pistols, talking about some I ain't getting caught lacking, smoking backwoods, popping pills. Y'all wasn't doing that shit until they start putting that shit in the music videos. Everybody trying to be like these rappers that don't give a fuck about you, that don't give 2 cents about your ass, and the people that sign them don't give a fuck about them either. They know that chaos and violence and shit gonna sell. So yeah, let me put him on the front line in the music. So he can influence the rest of those niggas. They be in their office, yeah. Look at these dumbass motherfuckers. Look at these dumbass niggas. Every fucking day. You, the joke is always gonna be on us. Y'all the fucking joke. That shit is crazy as hell. This some crazy shit. This some crazy shit right here, man. All that shit is attached to your name. Robberies, violence, murder. Because they don't want you to realize that you a god. You a king. You was born a king. You was born to create. We was already rich. We already rich. They get y'all chasing money, sex. None of that shit matter. And it's eating y'all soul up. It's eating y'all soul alive. These niggas are like zombies out here. A fucking zombie. Everybody talking the zombie. Y'all is the fucking zombie apocalypse. The fucking drugs. And the motherfucking the COVID vaccine. How the fuck y'all gonna let how the fuck y'all gonna let this fake ass doctor whatever, I don't even know how to pronounce that motherfucking name. Whatever, Fauci, whatever. Y'all don't even know him. Y'all don't know him, but they put a good ass image out here, an image out there about him on the news, cause y'all ass vulnerable, scared of some fucking COVID that they was created. And Trump said that shit. He said that shit was made in China. And y'all tell some that's racist. And what happened? What happened 2 years later? They say the fucking coronavirus was made in the Wuhan lab, whatever, in China. And he told y'all ass that shit. That shit don't make no sense, man. But that's a whole different, another conversation. That's a whole nother episode. Shit crazy. They weaken the black man. That's why there's so many black men vulnerable and shit, and emotional and weak these fucking days. Cause of the drugs, the music. They don't have nobody to run to. Can't run to other races because they don't really give a fuck about you. Can't run to your own women because they don't give a fuck about you now. Because they gave them shit like welfare. And I said this shit in another episode. Welfare, Section A, link cards. They gonna give you everything. So you don't need no black man. And y'all think it's to help y'all, but it's not. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's helpful in a way if you don't know what's really going on. If your mind trapped in a system, yeah, it's gonna help you. But if you really look within yourself, I'm talking to black women. If you really look within yourself, and you will see that they not really trying to help you. There's so many single black mothers with no man in the house. They gonna give you everything you need to not need us when we need each other. That's why the world is so fucking unbalanced right now. You got fucking black women want to destroy black men. You got black men want to destroy black men. The whole world against us. And we against ourselves as well. This shit crazy. Then another thing, how they getting you. Fucking poisoning the food. We don't even supposed to be eating no meat at all. They kill these animals in these damn factories. And I'm gonna break it down to you. had that food affect your behavior, because we eat food for energy, correct? So let's think about a pig getting slaughtered, watching his other pigs getting slaughtered, and his turn gonna come up next. That pig turn gonna come up next. That pig in there scared in the motherfucker, scared as hell, and they all dying in a low vibrational state. They dying in fear because they see that shit happening to the other pig. They know they turn coming up next, so they die. They dying in fear, being scared. So that energy of them, that energy of them being scared and shit, is still in they body, because we all energy anyway. That shit's still in their body. So what you think gonna happen after they chop the fucking bones up and cut the meat off and make a motherfucking rib tip for y'all black ass? Huh? What you think gonna happen then? And you eating that shit. Those same fears, that same low vibrational thinking, it's gonna be right in your ass too. And you gonna be living in a savage state, a low vibrational state. It's in the food. That's why I encourage black men to eat a lot of fruit. Eat some damn grapes. Make sure they got the seeds in them too, and not that bullshit. If it ain't got no seeds in it, don't. That's some GMO bullshit. Nah, we're not doing that. Drink water, alkaline water. Not no fucking that other shit, Spring Valley and all that shit, man. Y'all ass probably drinking toilet water. They got chemicals and all that shit. So eat a lot of fruit, drink a lot of water, and this summer, get out there in that fucking sun. Sun gaze. At least 30 minutes. That's standing in the sun, man. I bet you start feeling a lot better. And stay off the fucking drugs. Think about it. The media portray us, and think about it. When you grow up, black men in the black neighborhood, all you see is violence and gangs and crackheads, addicts and shit, liquor stores on every corner. They've been saying this shit since the 90s. And people still ain't waking up. What you think they got the liquor stores? Why you think those Arabs got their gas stations right there? You go get some chips with cheese and shit. They make cheese out of fucking spoiled milk. When that shit all dried up, that's what cheese, that's all what cheese is. They tell you that shit. Cheese is made out of milk. No shit, spoiled milk. Yeah, it is made out of milk. And y'all think, oh, they take the fresh milk, then they put it in some type of machine, and then it come out as, oh, hell no. Nope. The pus that come out the cow, the motherfucking, when that milk get dried up, put that shit together, and there's your cheese. It's funny as hell. I used to make. That's why I don't eat cheese. I never liked the cheese anyway. No cheese. That shit don't make. That's not healthy for you. Sit up here and lie. And another thing, black man, get your body in order, man. Get your body in order. Get your body in order. You gotta get ready for the war. The spiritual war. Another thing, no activities. Of course they gonna resort to the music and live their life how these rappers, cause that's the only influence they got in our neighborhoods now. You don't see no positive role model. They think those type of people is lame. You see how they got us? They think those people is lame, boy. It's like I said, they say J. Cole is boring. Oh, you want to get turned up. You want to get turned up. That's what you want. You want to be turned up. This shit crazy, man. It's a big war. So we got the media against us, the music against us, no activities, no positive role models in the hood. Some of our women hate us. And it's not necessarily they hate us. It's just most of us not doing our job. Our jobs as black men. You don't see too many fathers stepping up and raising a family. Well, you can do it. You got it in you. It's naturally in you. It's naturally in you. But it's a war against you. That's why I also encourage black men to create your own business. I don't give a fuck if you want to sell peanuts. Have some type of other income than this system. More than this system. We gotta create our own jobs. That's why it's so hard for. And after all them drugs they put in the hood and all them guns, you get caught with that shit. Then you go to jail. Now you got a felony on your record. Possession of firearm shit. That's all my homies and my cousins, you say, I got caught with a pipe. 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 That's all you hear. I did a couple months for a pipe. Got caught with a pipe. Hell yeah, they caught me with a pipe. I thought they was gonna throw that shit out. Come on, man. I know y'all not stupid. Now you got a felony on your record. You go and try to get that job in they system. They not finna hire your ass. They not finna hire your ass. That's why I thank God I never got caught doing nothing. I ain't saying I'm perfect. Cause I was smart about it. Not letting everybody know what I'm doing. People, y'all all on Facebook letting people know exactly what y'all doing. And then people like, oh, motherfucker snitching and ratting. You showing the world what you doing. You telling on your damn self. Motherfucker be on Facebook with a motherfucking Lil Durk song playing in the background, they story, holding a motherfucking pipe in their hand and some cash. Oh, you really living this type of life, huh? You really in it. They want you in it. You in it. You're not in it to win it. Cause that type of lifestyle was created by some people that hate your ass. So ultimately, that shit gonna run out. That shit is running out. We moving into a whole nother dimension. The old way of thinking and the old way of life, how y'all was living, that shit coming to an end. That's why I encourage black men to meditate, eat right, get your body right, live righteous, take care of your kids. Especially if you got a motherfucking son. I don't give a fuck what you got going on with a baby mama. Man, put your pride to the fucking side, man. Put your pride to the side. Sometimes you gotta take that sacrifice especially for your son, man. Our sons is our legacies. Hey, and if you got a bitter ass baby mama, take her to court. Then take her to court to get visitations with your son. Because I guarantee you, that child, you being around your child is going to mean way much more. Especially if you got a son. Just you being around makes a whole lot of difference. Because think about it. Oh, look what we survived. People that's around my age now. Look, we survived the 90s, the early 2000s, and the 2010s. We the chosen ones. We survived all that. We survived every era. These young boys, they just not seeing shit like this. Three fucking generations. We watched our uncles, then our brothers, then us, then our little bros. Go raise your damn family, man. Go home, go to your family, man. That's all you have. The streets don't love nobody. The streets don't love nobody, man. For real. Come on, man. Shit. When I got popped, only people, it was like 1 or 2 people. 1 or 2 or 3 people had my motherfucking back. My mans. Free my mans. Been in that fucking jam. And none of them niggas wrote him no fucking letter. None of them niggas wrote him no fucking letter. None of them niggas sent him no fucking money. The hood ain't for nobody. Or dead. Or dead. All my friends is fucking dead. All my little bros I grew up with. Most of them gone. Gone. That shit pissed me the fuck off. Just like my nigga Chubbs used to say, tighten up. Y'all niggas need to tighten the fuck up for real. Shit ain't fun. It ain't no fucking joke no more. It never was. You got innocent people. Some of them weren't even out there like that. You know, they grew up in the same neighborhood, so come on, man. Ain't no activities to do in the hood. We had, when I was growing up, we had, okay, the Boys and Girls Club. But they charging $20 membership for a whole year. That's a deal. But most of my friends their moms weren't fortunate enough to get them no $20. I go straight to mom. I need $20 to get my membership. Boom. I'm in that motherfucker hooping by myself all fucking day. Every day, all fucking day, damn near. All day, I kept myself out of trouble. I was never no fucking follower. Growing up. You can ask any of my, I ain't follow behind nobody. Only person you saw me with when I got a little bit older was KT. And that's because that's my motherfucking brother. Other than that, you ain't never see me following up behind motherfuckers. I never did that shit. I always had my own lane. I never wanted to be like everybody else. To this day, I still don't want to be like you be you. Do you. Whatever you want to do to destroy your life and think you living the right way, do you. Because I'm going to sit back and watch you front your fucking move for years. Even growing up in the hood, I sat back and watched motherfuckers front they move every day. I'm aware. I see everything. Got eyes and ears everywhere. And I see everything. But you know, when you dealing with people that just don't know, you got to keep a low profile. You know? You got to stay away from them type of people. It was so many people I grew up with. I'm like, man, if your ass only had the right mindset, you smart as hell, but with the wrong mindset. Motherfuckers went from straight A students getting grades better than me on the fucking honor roll. And now your ass a savage outside on the motherfucking. Come on, man. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. And black men, you gotta stop thinking with your motherfucking emotions too. We supposed to think logically. That's a female trait. Thinking with your feelings. You gotta think logical about everything. Don't ever make no decisions, and don't ever base your decisions off your emotions. Don't ever do that shit. And you got black men that hate black men. They shoot your own motherfuckers talk shit to their own kind, steal from their own kind, murder their own kind, sneak this their own kind. But bow down to a fucking police officer. That's coward shit. You a coward. I stay away from niggas like that. You a coward. You a coward. If you got all that energy to get on your own brother ass, or be into it with your own kind, if you got all that energy, where would that energy be at when these cops be shooting our ass down? What is energy at when our fucking kids be getting kidnapped and fucking raped and shit, and going into these fucking sex trafficking camps and shit, and our women come up missing and shit? Where the fuck that energy be at then? But let a motherfucker say, oh yeah, yo, so and so he said this about you, bro. He be acting like this, and motherfucker gonna get on that shit quick as hell. And most of them don't. Most of them are Facebook, be woofing on fucking Facebook. You can do all that shit, but ain't got the heart and the fucking balls to stand up for a greater cause. You a coward. You a motherfucking coward. That's why I pay niggas no mind. I sit there and look at your ass because I know you a coward. I always observe first. That's why I'm never wrong about shit. I'm always fucking right. I observe niggas. I observe all this shit. That's why I know what I'm talking about. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. We gotta change as black men. We gotta change our mindset. Change your every day how you wake up and live your day. You have to change that shit. You have to change that. It's a war against you. Look at all that I just said. All that is against you. All that shit is tied to your name. Every bad thing in this world is tied to your name, your identity. It's motherfuckers that's locked up for shit they ain't even do. Just cause they black. A black man. Just cause they fucking black. Oh, you fit the description. Get the fuck out of here, man. Even at the jobs, we gotta work twice as hard. Even if we trying our best, it's never good enough. It's nothing a black man do is gonna be good enough for these motherfuckers. I've been at jobs, busted my fucking ass. Not good enough. Then you got the ones from the other races. They see all this image about you on TV and they think that's how every black man act in real life. So they gotta act extra tough and extra aggressive about you. Always gotta have a one up on you and shit. It don't make no sense. That shit don't make no sense. That shit irritates the fuck out of me. That's why it really is a war on black men. Because if we all stood up and protected our women and children, if we all stood up, period, game over for them. It wouldn't be so many fucking, it ain't nothing but them fucking sex trafficking our women, kidnapping our children and shit. That's why everything seems chaotic these days, because y'all waiting on the savior. We is the fucking savior. And that religion stuff. All you got to do is live your life righteously and by the universal laws. Our body is the temple. I don't need to go to no church. Because they ain't going to do nothing but program you. Everything in this society was programmed to hate you or destroy you from the get-go. And they still amazed that we surviving through this shit. At all the tricks they done pulled, we still surviving through this shit. I had trouble when my son was getting into daycare and shit. I had fucking trouble just getting them in there. They just couldn't believe a black man is doing all this by himself. They even followed me home. One of their fucking teachers there followed me home one day when I took my son to school, just to see if I really lived there. Just to see. They try to pull out every damn thing. Oh, we need the birth certificate. I had all that. They scared of that type of shit. They kept searching for error. I know it's something. It gotta be something. It gotta be something going on here. When I turn everything in, you see, I'm not no fucking kidnapper trying to put a child in school. You see, that's actually my son. You see that I actually have custody of him. You see, my name on his birth certificate. You feel dumb now, don't you? But I never tripped. Not one time. Every time I turn something in, they got, oh, you gotta have this next. You gotta have this next. I was back the same day with paperwork. Come on, don't play with me. She even checked I had a can of juice. She thought it was some beer. She hurry up. I sat her down at the desk to sign my son in. She hurry up and look at it. Oh, you must have been thirsty. Yeah. It's in Arizona. It's not no malt liquor. I'm not drinking at 7 o'clock in the fucking morning. Karen. I'm not drinking at no fucking 7 o'clock in the morning. It's in Arizona. It's not a tall boy. I'm not drinking no fucking 40 early in the morning. Fuck wrong with them, man? Shit crazy as hell. Cause they not used to that. They used to black men running out on their fucking families and shit. I'm not running out on my son. I don't give a fuck how hard it is. I don't give a fuck how hard it get. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I'm a survivor. There can't nothing in this fucking world break me. Nothing. Nothing. I don't care what the media put out about me. I don't care what they portray about a black man. I know who I am. None of that shit ever scared me. That's why I don't even pay attention to that shit. But I'm aware of it. I know how to maneuver through shit. But yeah. Shit like that. Or I seen a long time ago, when I first moved to Macomb shit, I'm going out. And this black dude, he gave this white girl a compliment. A fucking compliment. A compliment. A compliment. And she pushed him through a whole fucking glass window. You wanna know the crazy part? I watched her make up a whole story about how he was trying to touch on her and made it seem like she was just defending herself. And all he did was give her a fucking compliment. This man is through the glass bleeding, and they arrested him and not her. They said hurry up and walk off. They told her walk off. So I know very well what the fuck I'm up against. That's why I never hanged around certain people. They don't give a fuck. Now this man charged probably was fucking sexual assault and shit. Or some shit. All for giving a bitch a compliment. Cause he black. It don't make sense. It don't make no fucking sense. That shit bogus as fuck. And the police hate us too. Especially them. Especially them. I remember I got arrested. This man came in my fucking job over a warrant, over a fucking $250 ticket for open alcohol in public. Cup was this fucking little. Left. Came all the way to my job and arrested me in front of the fucking customers and everything, everywhere. In front of everybody. Thinking, trying to put out that image like this a motherfucking convict or something. And if they didn't know me, if the people I work with didn't know my character, my ass probably would have been fired. He called a job. I'm like, all right, okay, cool. I'm like, He like, he here to pick me up. I'm like, cool, I'm finna come out. He like, no, I'm gonna come in. You think I'm finna run from a fucking open alcohol and ticket? Nigga, I'm finna bond right out this shit. Every time. I'm bonding out. Get me the fuck out of here. And the fuck away from y'all. Cause they'll set your ass up in the processing and shit. Try to be all aggressive with you and talk. They be mad as hell when you not aggressive with them. I'm like, damn, this uppity Negro just outsmarted me. Yeah, say what you gonna say, whatever you want to say to me. Cause I know who I am and I know what you trying to do. That's what they do the most. That's what they do to black men when they get locked up. Try to start shit with you and get you even madder. If you want a low charge or something, they want to give your ass more time and more time. Hell no. I'm like, I just got a little ass ticket. I'm finna be out of here. And after he typed up all that paperwork, because they don't show you what the warrant is about. He typed up all that paperwork. You felt stupid as hell. I just went through all this for it. Yeah, you did. I ain't gonna tell you shit, nigga. Go ahead. Go ahead, think. Go ahead, think what you think. You got a big warrant on your hand. Head ass. Fucking $250 ticket for open alcohol possession. Come on, man. They called my ass. I'm going to go see my cousin and shit in Bloomington when he was locked up, and I had a warrant too. For I forgot I had a warrant too. It was for driving on suspended license and shit. So I go in there to visit my cousin. I end up in there with his ass. Funny as hell. But then during the processing, the black dude, that's why I say every brother ain't a brother. And black men hate black men too. He going there, he trying to be all extra tough with me. I'm here on there. I'm finna be in here just for the fucking weekend, dude. Come Monday, I'm out this motherfucker. Leave me the fuck alone. Hey, yeah, you got locked up for suspended license. That's not good. That's not good. I'm like, I didn't even know my shit was suspended. He's like, so you telling me that you ain't know? No, I didn't. Because when I got in my car crash, they didn't tell me my license was suspended. They just gave me a fucking citation. So I really didn't. And at that time, I was homeless as hell. This was before my son was even born. I was homeless as hell. When after I got in my car crash, I lost my fucking scholarship at ISU. I couldn't make it there. Couldn't get there. Had to sit out a whole semester and shit. I was homeless. I couldn't even make court. So that's probably why my license got suspended. This was 2016. Fuck tell me. He just say you ain't know your license was. No, I didn't. He like, yeah, okay. And all that shit. Goofy as hell. Fucking Uncle Tom ass. Uncle Ruckus ass motherfucker. Clayton Bigsby ass nigga. What's dude from Django? I'm finna look up his name because I can't fuck this up. His name was... Damn, the part Samuel L. Jackson made. I forgot his name. Stephen. That was his motherfucking name. Steven. This nigga. The black man that hate on other black men and shit, try to bring your own brother. This who your ass is right here, nigga. Your ass, Steven. Steven, my boy. That's you, nigga. That's who that nigga was. Steven. My mama. That's why if it ever, when the truth come out and shit, motherfucker realize that we was speaking the truth all these years, living our life righteous and not falling for that portrayal of a black man. The motherfuckers that did think we was like that, gonna be running back, trying to be on our side then. And I'm gonna tell your ass, that's what Django told Steven ass. No, you right, stay right here with them. You right where you belong. nigga. Fuck you talking about? You right here where you belong. Black men, we have to save our own communities. Save our own young brothers. Save ourselves. But you gonna have to watch out for the black women that hate black men. You gonna have to watch out because everybody not gonna be on our side. Because of an image. And that image have grown tremendously over the years. I get on the bus taking my son to school. The black women, they mugging the fuck out of me for no reason. You don't even know me. You don't even know me. And they just got the stank look on their face. Or walking down the street, you see another black man, they mugging you and shit, all in your shit. Like what? You program. They program us to hate each other. On top of the rest of the world hating us. That shit is mind blowing. Mind blowing. Take care of y'all damn kids, man. Fuck the streets. Fuck the temper. Fuck the pussy. They get you a real wholesome woman that's for you and only you. That's down for you. Gonna ride for you through thick and thin. And y'all protect each other. That's what you need. You don't need no. I don't want no temporarily ass pussy. I want a real woman by my side. It's not gonna turn her back on me just cause shit get a little hard or what they think a black man's supposed to be and shit like that. Cause we haven't, and some black men have did bogus shit to black women, so they have bad experiences with black men too. So that play a role too. A lot of black women getting their heart broke. I did that shit one time in my whole life, and I never treated a woman bad ever again. When I seen how hurt this person was, crying in my face, that's when that shit woke me up right then and there. I'm like, damn, this shit real. All because I was out there trying to be something I'm not. Lost a real black woman that really loved me. That's why I don't really look for love no more, because I already had that. Early on in life, I had that. But I fucked mine up. But other black men, y'all have a chance because y'all was looking for love in the wrong places. Now when you look at it in the right places, you can make that change. You could, you know what I'm saying? You could change that image about black men. We gotta stop treating our women wrong too. Cause we need them as much as they need us. Like people could sit up here and jerk off all you want or try to make something seem another situation and make it seem like black women don't need black men or black men don't need. That's some bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not trying to hear that shit. We do need each other. They create that balance. We need that balance. And they took that away from us. Because they know how powerful it is when we together. And they know it's easy to manipulate the mind when we're not. So y'all take what I said into consideration and have eyes to see for yourself, man. I'm out.